Did you know that Jan Koum, the man who co-founded WhatsApp and sold it to Facebook for $19 billion, once lived on food stamps, cleaned floors at a grocery store, and faced countless rejections before achieving his dream? This is the untold motivational story of Jan Koum, a man who went from poverty, struggle, and humiliation to building one of the most powerful communication platforms in history. Born in 1976 in a small village outside Kyiv, Ukraine, Jan grew up in extreme poverty under Soviet rule, where even basic things like running water and electricity were luxuries. His parents struggled to provide, and life was filled with constant uncertainty. In 1992, when Jan was 16, he and his mother immigrated to California for a better life, but things didn't improve overnight. They lived in a small apartment with government support. His mother worked as a babysitter, and Jan cleaned floors at a local store to help with expenses. He faced bullying at school for being poor, for his accent, and for being an outsider. Life seemed unfair, and every dream appeared out of reach. His breaking point came when his mother was diagnosed with cancer, leaving Jan devastated and almost hopeless. But even in the darkest moments, Jan refused to give up. He taught himself computer programming by reading secondhand books and practicing on cheap PCs, often sitting for hours in libraries because they had free resources. Eventually, his skills landed him a job at Yahoo, where he worked as an engineer for nearly a decade. Yet even there, he often felt underestimated and overshadowed. After leaving Yahoo, Jan faced multiple rejections from companies, including Facebook, which refused to hire him. For a while, it seemed like every door had closed. But instead of quitting, Jan turned his failures into stepping stones. In 2009, along with his friend Brian Acton, he came up with an idea: a simple messaging app that would let people stay connected easily and securely without ads or interruptions. That idea became WhatsApp. Investors didn't believe in it. Critics said the market was too crowded, and growth was slow in the beginning. But Jan believed in solving real problems, and he stayed true to his vision of a clean, private, and reliable communication tool. Slowly, word spread. WhatsApp exploded in popularity, attracting millions of users around the world, especially in regions where expensive SMS charges made it the perfect solution. The turning point came in 2014, when Facebook, the very company that once rejected Jan, offered $19 billion to acquire WhatsApp, making it one of the biggest tech acquisitions of all time. From a boy on food stamps to a billionaire entrepreneur, Jan Koum's story is living proof that failure is not the opposite of success. It is the foundation of it. His life teaches us that no matter how poor you start, no matter how many rejections you face, and no matter how impossible your dream looks, persistence and belief can turn even the harshest failures into fortune. So the next time you feel defeated or hopeless, remember Jan Koum, the man who swept floors, lived on welfare, was rejected by Facebook, and still built WhatsApp, a company that changed the way the entire world communicates.